webinar, and we'll go ahead and get started. And a pen and paper ready. Give yourself tonight. It's going to be a little bit longer because we're introducing a new PowerPoint. But give yourself some private time, okay? 30 plus minutes. Have your cell phone cameras ready just in case you wanna take a picture of some of the PowerPoints so you can remember the meeting. Also, to be added to our email list, just follow the directions there. And here's what you want to do. There are 12 of these a year, okay? When we started this business 12 years ago, because I come from a marketing background, I was a CEO of a company here in Orange County, along with my partner, Dr. Lee and Dr. Cooper. I chaired the board. We had meetings to make sure that everybody was on the same page. Large, okay? As a matter of fact, I will let you know how many people are logged on tonight, but man, it is crazy, and it's from all over the world, okay? Anyway, you want to make a commitment to attend all 12 seminars, webinars, and what you want to do is, if you can't attend, make sure your entire organization has this information so they are able to be trained without you having to be there, okay? We don't capture any information. We don't ask them for anything. This is strictly for the Enagic business, Enagic distributors, okay? Now, our meeting, our objective is to give you some schedules, presentations, luncheons, trainings, and so on. In other words, the events in our area, all right? Now, there are also events in hundreds of, there are 100 events, right? Everywhere. You want to give your group a calendar of the events, okay? We want to identify some important events, some training. We'll give you the most recent corporate announcements. As a matter of fact, the manager of the office, Tomo, who was just moved here from Germany to Torrance, he just gave me something to announce to you guys, okay? Also, we recognize some of the group leaders for some of the, what they do, and then we give you some recommended action items. The main goal of this webinar is to get everybody singing from the same hymn book so that, hopefully they have some kind of guidance, because a lot of people who start this business, they're going to start to do their own thing, okay? You want to make sure they're on the right track. Here's the calendar for Southern California. Some of the events that I'm in. Now, I'll tell you this. San Diego has their own calendars. New York has their own calendars. Canada has their own calendars. This is in an area of Torrance, okay? Southern California. The stars is what I am involved in. So, because people always ask, where are you, what meeting are you doing? Also, throughout the month, I start doing stuff. So this gets pretty packed. But let's begin with February 1st, okay? Career Day for Entrepreneurs. By the way, if you were in the room, you know how packed it was. It was outstanding. Just ask anybody, all right? And that's a meeting that I do in the Torrance office once every 2 months. So I do only 6 of them a year at Torrance, and they're packed. Also, that evening, there was the Vietnamese event. And I want to congratulate Thomas Vu, Quang Long, and John Mai, and the entire Vietnamese team for a spectacular, I'm talking spectacular event. They had their yearly Lunar New Year party, and, with dragons, those things you see on TV, and a fashion show, the most colorful thing you have ever seen. It was phenomenal. And then they had singers and entertainment and raffles. And I want to congratulate Jovi, by the way, for winning the K8. Holy cow. So what a thing to win, huh? I mean, you go to a party, you win $5 grand. All right. Anyway, I just want to congratulate the Vietnamese team. On Sunday, by the way, if you notice, there's something new on the calendars. They wanted me to announce this at the Enagic Torrance office. They're going to be beginning Sundays, beginning now. They're going to be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. strictly for processing orders only. If you want to book the seminar room, you have to book it. You have to make reservations. Also, there's no free water running that day. The office is closed, but only open for distributors who want to process sales. Okay, and this is at the Torrance office beginning now. Every Sunday there'll be somebody there. Tonight you can see February 3rd. Okay, the star is there. You should always be at the Kangen One Global webinar. And then I'll cover some of the things. There's meetings like this Thursday. There's meetings in San Diego. There's some in Torrance. There's some in Fountain Valley. I mean, they're all over. There's some in Encino. I'm going to cover them with you, but you want to find out some of the schedules in your area. Now, let me tell you guys something. There are areas where there are no meetings. I know that. There's no question about it because it's brand new, right? When we first started in Orange County, there were no meetings, not open big meetings like there is now, okay? So you have to remember this thing is brand new. I'm going to cover that later on. So, the bad news is you'll be the first one in your area. If you're in an area where there's no meetings, the bad news is you're the first one there. That's why. Let me tell you the good news. You're the first one there, which means you have the opportunity to build everything and everything goes underneath you in that area. That's what I did. Okay. So again, just some hints to you. Saturday, there's meetings at the Enagic HQ office. There's meetings in San Diego, Torrance. And then what else? On the 13th, I'll be doing the iron faucets. I'll cover that in a second. 14th, don't forget Valentine's Day. Okay, all the guys out there, do something, all right, for your lady. And on the 15th, there's an executive luncheon in Riverside. So there's the February calendar. Let me just cover it real quickly. Okay, weekly meetings at the Enagic Torrance office. To me, that's one of the best meetings. Why? Because it shows you the corporate presence. It shows, they have so many machines. They're giving away water. There's secretaries running around. There's a service center. There's semi trucks. There's deliveries. So if you want to show somebody the meeting, that's one of the best places. Okay, and they have them in New York, Chicago, Hawaii, Florida. They have them all over. So hopefully they'll start supports offices all over the place. But again, they're brand new. Southern California distributors at Orange County at Iron Faucets. Okay, boy, that's an old picture. That's one of the best meetings in the United States. And if you go there, you know what I'm talking about. It is always packed. Just go there this Thursday when Mary Jane's doing the meeting. I'm telling you, you can't even get in the room. That's how packed. There's a couple, 250 people in that room. So it's one of the best places to bring a brand new person because they can see the documentation. The meeting room is awesome. They got all the things there. I mean, it's just a good room, okay? Now, on Saturday mornings, every Saturday, they've been doing this for 15 years now. Eli and Jelena do a weekly conference call. It starts at 9 a.m. There's the number. Now, you don't have to be on this every week, okay? There's no way to do this every week. However, when you have brand new people and you want them to get trained, you want them on this call because they have the top leaders from all over the country on this call. And it's a 1-hour call. You can be on your cell phone, you can be driving, you can be exercising, whatever, and listening. But the main thing is you want to pass it out to your organization. So again, they're being trained without your supervision. February 6th, Mary Jane Cruz over at Iron Faucets. February 13th, I'll be doing it right after that, the week after, okay? And let me see, February 15th, that's Saturday. So I'm doing a meeting before Valentine's and after Valentine's. Saturday, February 15th in Riverside, we do the hibachi grill with Art Manabat, okay? And that's a good meeting because the people get to eat afterwards. It costs $20, but man, your chances of signing up somebody because you're eating and you're with them for an hour to an hour and a half after the meeting. Oh my good, it's got one of the highest closing average for customer acquisition and distributor signups. Okay, February 20th in Fountain Valley. That's Aldrin Vincente, one of the best presenters out there. And then February 27th, Geo. Okay, I remember this guy when he first started. This is one of the top presenters in, I mean, he does presentations here, he does presentations in Italy. Unbelievable. And it's good to see these guys because, you know, your new guests will see the potential of what can happen. Okay. San Diego event, Saturday, February 22nd, Entrepreneurship Day at the Enagic Golf Club at East Lake. Imagine there's a Enagic golf course. Okay. San Diego event, Spanish demo, 7 p.m. February 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th at the Enagic Golf Course. You want to, you know, do you know anybody who's, I mean, you're right next door to Mexico, man. You know, hey, find somebody who speaks Spanish that's looking for a business. They're all entrepreneurs. Bring them here and you'll get a distributor, okay? On Thursday, on the 6th and the 20th, it'll be Jeff Estania doing a business presentation. And then Verna will be doing the 13th and 27th, all at the Enagic Golf Club. Take a look at the events that's going on Saturdays, 10:30 to 12:30, February 18th, 15th, and 29th. This is is this a Spanish? No, this is the marketing plan training by who is this? Naomi. And anyway, she's a 682. She knows the marketing plan. Okay, so take a look at what's going on in San Diego. Ventura. This is Shadi. Um, wow, these are phenomenal events, by the way. Okay, and what you want to do is get your people. If you know anybody in the valley, okay. Let me just make sure I know I'm doing this correctly. Okay, yeah. Anyway, this is they used to do the Eli used to do meetings at the restaurant, and then they blanked out in Encino, and there's so many. Can you imagine the potential in that area? I mean, can you imagine the potential in the valley, okay, for water and distributorships? Bring them to this meeting right there. It's on Ventura Boulevard. It's packed. And right now on Thursdays, they're doing Power Pack training. And then on Monday, they do the meetings there, okay? But anyway, here's some dates to save. One, Career Day for Entrepreneurs. If you were at the last one, you know you want to bring if you bring a person to this event, they will buy a machine that day, like 99%. Imagine that. All you have to do is swing and you'll get a home run. Bring somebody there. It's a packed meeting, and we're going to do the same meeting that I'm going to do tonight because we introduced it last Saturday and it was a tremendous success. Okay, so the next one will be on what is that, April 4th? Yes, the next one will be on April 4th. So you have time to bring somebody there. Las Vegas, save these dates. Don't forget 9.5. Okay, this is the Las Vegas, the Enagic Global Convention in Las Vegas. There's going to be 6,000 people there. You want to get your tickets, go here, buy your tickets at enagic/convention.com 2020 2009 or something like that. Find out how to get it. And by the way, if you sign up somebody, make sure that they go here. Make sure that they go here. Why? Because you'll see in a second, but it's a phenomenal event. Our guest speaker will be Les Brown. There'll be trainings. There'll be all kinds of things. You know, you're going to see all the new things from Enagic. By the way, this messed up. But there's a 6A leadership training, okay, an information academy. Sorry about this, but we'll give you the time on this. This will be on September 5th, 6A Global Leadership Meeting, okay? So don't forget that. I'm the one who's going to be putting that together. And the last one we did, if you were there, you know it was packed. It's a gathering of eagles, all the top people. Now, attention leaders out there, if you want anything promoted on this webinar, okay, you want to contact myself, especially we're going to be doing some segments on tools on the business, okay, for the business. And also we're going to be doing like uh, offices around the United States. We're going to be doing different things this year. So, aside from building the organization and what to do and all of that, we're going to show you the tools and who the vendors are. And you know, if I promote them here, I'm going to tell you they're good because if you guys know, I don't promote stuff that I don't use. Okay, so because I don't make money on this stuff, you know, I tell you what I use. Okay, and what works. Also, we're going to show you some of the locations around United States and Canada, take pictures of them and so on, so that you know some of the places where you can send people that's an Enagic, you know, that's an Enagic event, okay? So now here's the training we do for new and old distributors, okay? Don't forget our simple steps. And I want to let everybody know there are three things we do. I'm going to cover this later on, but we share product, we share the business, and we build events. We promote events. We create our own events. That's the three things we do in this business. If you look at the marketing plan, okay, we all do the same things, except you get paid higher as you move up. And I'm going to cover this marketing plan in a second, including the K8 marketing plan. But imagine for new people, if you're watching this, imagine you moving up, okay, through group production, not your own, your group production, and you can move all the way up to every time you get a sale, you make $2,000. But that's not the money. Every time somebody makes a sale below you, you make from $2,000 to $340 in that lane, as long as the points are available. I mean, it's unbelievable. So this first thing we do is we share the product, okay? Talk to everyone about the business. I mean, if you start a business, a bakery, a donut shop, a cleaners, any business, would you keep it a secret? No, go tell people. Who would you tell? You tell everybody you know, and you'd start with your warm market. You know, you might advertise later on, but the first people you'll tell are the people you know. Okay, share the water with people, get an opinion, invite guests to live demos, share the website. What I'm trying to tell you is share the product. Then you got to share the opportunity for these people who want a second avenue of income. Okay, you bring them to a live business overview, a presentation. You maybe a third party verification, maybe on the website. But you got to share the business, and then we promote events. I'm going through this fast because I'm going to go through this in a second. But that's what we do in the business. Now, the events are vital to the business because they give you the opportunity of numerous benefits. But the most important thing is they give you the power of group dynamics, okay? So if you're a new person there watching this, this is what we do. And if you're a distributor who's been here a while, don't forget to do some of the things you've learned. It's an important reminder to you. This is a product-driven program. It's not opportunity-driven, okay? Since I've been in this business, my group's produced about, I would say, 60 brochures at least. Did you know that at least 55, 56, or 57 of them have to do with product, and only 2 or 3 have to do with the opportunity? So share the water, give the water out, tell people about the water. Create this daily habit. It's the bridge that will get you to the money, okay? And the key to making your business successful is basically doing the simple things consistently. That's the key. And you got to do it consistently until you hit. Some people give up just because they didn't hit right away. Are you kidding me? This is like anything else. If you keep rolling the ball, you're going to get a strike. And you get better as you move forward. For anybody who's looking at this and you've been in the business, you know, less than a year, hey, you're barely learning yet. Okay? So make it go because it's absolutely worth it. All right? I'm going to give you a training that we did just last Saturday. Every other Saturday, we do a meeting called Career Day for Entrepreneurs. The reason I started this meeting last year was because I wanted a meeting where it wasn't product driven. I got involved in this business because of the money, but it was the product that got me to take a look at it. But let me tell you something. If I would have seen the presentation that you're about to see, I would have signed up that day. So this presentation is designed for entrepreneurs, direct sales and network professionals, multi-level leaders, business owners, marketing executives, and income opportunity seekers. Okay, this isn't designed for grandma or your next door neighbor who's whatever. Okay, this is designed for the leaders. Do you know somebody who's successful? Do you know somebody who's a top salesperson, top management, a business owner, anybody looking? Okay, see, this is designed for people like me. This is the meeting you take somebody like me to, because and I created this. It's designed because I got involved in this by accident, like a lot of people, right? You go to a meeting, you went to see the water, you didn't want to be there because you thought it was some kind of a door to door, rinky dink, illegal, multi-level, pyramid, last business you get into before you commit suicide kind of thing. I'm just like you. That's what I thought this was. Tonight you're gonna see it from a different angle. Okay, now, why don't these are the reasons to consider a business? This is what I tell people. Wages make you a living, profits make you a fortune, right? Jim Rohn. Linear income versus leverage income. Linear income you have to work for, leverage income, your money's making money for you, right? That rich dad, poor dad. In other words, these are the reasons to own a business. Create retirement funds if you're like me, right? I know I'm old, but I'm at home 95% of the time. Being your own boss, you know, don't have to deal with the traffic. I mean, all the reasons to own your own business. Then why don't people own one? If it's so good, what's the problem? Hey, if you Google reasons people don't start a business, here's what you'll come up with. Four main reasons. One, fear of failure. The risks involved. They have a security already. They got that Friday paycheck. Selling is E to them. And self-doubt. They don't know if they can do a business. That's the first one. If you Google it, it's the fear of failure. Second is inadequate resources. They don't have the resources. They don't have the money. You guys know if you've opened a business before, it takes dough, right? Third, no exposure. They've never been an entrepreneur. They've been in a Monday, they go to school. They're following the thing. You go to school, go get a job, get an education, go buy a house and live the American dream, right? Which if you follow somebody from 18 to 65, at the age of 65, 95% of them are dead or dead broke. Is that crazy or what? In the land of opportunity. Why? Because most of them don't get out of that job scenario. Okay, lifestyle choice. They've already made a choice. Hey, I'm gonna make 20 bucks an hour, and that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, crazy, right? They don't know how. Also, they've never had the right opportunity, because to start a business and make it successful, you have to have passion, you got to believe it will succeed, you got to see the potential, and the most important thing is timing, right? The timing has to be correct. Let me ask you something. What if a perfect project comes along? And I want the new people to take a look at this, but I want the distributors who's watching this to learn what you're in. For new people, would you have an open mind? Would you recognize it? Because most people, you can run them over with opportunity and they're not going to recognize it. Would you capture it, and when you take action? Let me tell you something. Google Gary's name. This is one of the top entrepreneurs for the millennials. Okay, he says that entrepreneurs are pure blind optimists. Unfortunately, 98% of our world, it is they live in fear and negativity. 98%. The 2% that make it through the tunnel don't care about what everybody else is saying. They're going to go for it. Okay. And by the way, this is one of the top stock pickers in the world. So Google his name. That's what he says. And that's what this meeting is for. It's entrepreneurs. The name of the segment is called Drink and Grow Rich. And this is volume 1, because volume 2 will be building. Volume three will be tools. We're going to show you all the vendors. Volume 4 will be marketing plan. Volume 5 will be support centers all around the world. I mean, it's going to be a great training segment. I'm just letting you know. And somebody said, did you think of that? Yeah, I thought of this last year, but I didn't pull it out till now because we didn't know what to do with it. But I think this is it. We're ready to go. Important points to check out a business. This is a presentation that can be done to top leaders and entrepreneurs. When people that are in that area go into business, they check out 5 things: company, products, marketplace, compensation, and timing. All 5 has to be good. They don't have to be perfect. As a matter of fact, let me give you a rating system, okay? If you take 1 to 10 points for each category: company, products, marketplace, compensation, okay, program, you can give each one 1 to 10 points, right? And then timing, you want to give 20 points to. It's the most important thing, right? Timing. You take your total points, multiply it by 2, and it'll equal your percentage of success. I'm giving you an entrepreneur, 30-year-old entrepreneur's rate list, okay? That if you work the program, it'll give you your percentage of success. Let's talk about the company. You guys know Enagic, but a lot of new people don't. They think this is some kind of a water filter company or some kind of small place. This is a 45-year business, billion-dollar organization that has thousands and thousands of employees globally. They're an original equipment manufacturer. They're all over the world. They have 23, they're in 23 countries, 38 locations. They're huge. And I want you to see what you're part of. They're huge and they're just beginning. Their factory is in Osaka. Now remember, this is an original equipment manufacturer. In other words, they do everything themselves. They don't sub anything out. You're dealing, it's like if you're a distributor for Mercedes-Benz, except you're not dealing with all these middlemen, you're dealing directly with the manufacturer. Imagine that. So this company has global offices all over the world. They're all over. I'm just showing you a few pictures here, but they're everywhere, man. Okay. How come nobody knows them? Because they're in Japan, you're over here, and they just started coming over here. That's the explanation. They're there, you're here. Did you know that there's people in Japan that don't know that there's a market called Ralph's or Pavilions? Did you know that there's people in Japan that don't know some of the markets here in the United States, some of the big famous ones, you know, Kroger's, Alpha Beta? How can you not know that? It's not because they're ignorant. It's because you're here, okay? Alpha Beta's here, Pavilions is here, and they're over there. That's the reason you don't know Enagic. They are humongous. They're E8PA facilities. These are for leaders. It's all over the world. Did you know leaders can go to these facilities, book stay, and a lot of the times they get it for free? Is that crazy or what? You can book. I've been to some of these places. It's crazy. It's everywhere. Okay, they have. Look at this one. They own bowling alleys. You see behind those guys over there? It says Enagic Bowling Alley. Yeah. Can you imagine? They have golf courses. Look at that one. Is that? I mean, some people don't know how big this company is. They just bought the golf course in San Diego. Who is this? Oh, this is not my fault though. There's nothing I can do. Only because it's too fast. But anyway, listen to this. The uh, the E8PA facilities all over the world is absolutely awesome. Okay. I mean, take a look at them. This is the one in Torrance. I bet you there's distributors in Torrance that don't know that they can book a meeting room or a facility there for their group, have a barbecue, have the view of Palos Verdes, and they can probably get it for nothing. That's what this company does. Okay? Especially if you are a top leader. So I want you to know, hey, by the way, I was doing this, right? And somebody was doing the PowerPoints for me, and they go, Enagic has a farm? And I said, you don't understand what they're doing. I was gonna they have senior citizen places, they have golf court, they have youth programs for golf, they have it all. I mean, look how big they are. Do you know if you go to the golf course of Enagic, all the holes where you clean your balls, all the flags say E on it, that sign right there, that's what you're part of. And if you're brand new, this is what you're looking at. It's crazy. They have youth programs for ping pong, and their youth programs aren't rinky dinky. Here, let me show you one. They own a minor league baseball team that won the pennant a few years back. You see all their caps? It says Enagic on it. That is what you are part of. This is not some kind of Brita water filter company. Okay, the company is huge, they support things, and it's awesome. I know, I sit on the advisory board. I get to see. I was going to put one product that they're coming out with right now, and it's awesome, but I can't. I'm not allowed to not changing your slides. Okay, by the way, only one person is saying this, so maybe if there's a couple people where it's not changing, shoot it to me. I don't know what to do, but there's 1,000, there's over 1,000 people on this thing, and there's one person saying it's sticking, so it might be on your side, I think. Okay. um, anyway, the company, unbelievable. So I want you to know what you're part of. It's very important. The look at this. They got the gold seal. The ionizer that you sell has a gold seal, okay, from the WQA of the United States, and it's the only one. I was in the room when they got, and that's very important because when we got the seal, that allowed us to go into restaurants. So what I'm trying to tell you about the company is it's huge, but it's still new. But the main thing is the infrastructure is built for you. That is one of the most important things of checking out a project. If you're connecting yourself with anybody, it's very important to know that they're rock solid. That's why it took me 7 months to get involved. We were looking at this company in all directions because I don't want to get involved. I've been through that. I've been through the part. I've started companies that went down. Okay. So I know what it is for everybody. And I've been with companies that went down. So this company is going to be here for a long, 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 long time. So the company is rock solid. It's global, and it's an original equipment manufacturer. Now, as far as the products in the business, these are the industry's highest quality products. And I want to tell you this product is a trend product. A trend product is a product nobody has that everybody will have. Okay? It's not a product nobody has. Everybody, there's a million product nobody has. A trend product is a product no one has that everybody will have someday. Like this cell phone right here, right? At one time, 20 years ago, when you answered your phone, you would open it up, flip it open, and then flip it shut, right? And when these things came out, everybody said, I'm not going to get one of those. I already have a flip phone. No, you're going to get one. It's a trend product. Your brain hasn't caught up to it yet. Did you know that 30 years ago, nobody in your, 25, excuse me, 25 years ago, nobody in the United States had a flat screen? Check that one out, right? No one, nobody looking at this. How many people have a flat screen television today? Even though when those things first came out, everybody said, oh, I'm not going to get one. I already have 5 TVs. No, you're going to get one. Your brain hasn't caught up with it yet. Okay. Those are called trend products. And this is what this is. Our flagship product is the SD501, right? That's top of the line. Now, normally, if this is a presentation, we would have SD501s up there. And this is what it does. 5 types of water. It's approved as a medical device by the Ministry of Health and Welfare in Japan. Some people say that, by the way, that's the FDA of Japan. Okay, except they approve or disapprove certain things, including ionizers. Because some people ask me, Daniel, did the FDA of the United States approve this unit? Here's the answer to this. The FDA of the United States of America does not approve or disapprove appliances. You got it? Electric stuff. Do you know what FDA stands for? It's food and drugs. It's not food, drugs, and appliances. Okay, I just want to let everybody know. So anyway, the only thing I disagree with here is it'll last 20 to 25 years, and that would be phenomenal. But my guys say it'll last forever. My guys, I have people that work with me. When we check this out, I remember Dr. Dave bought every machine in the area under Bob Godelli. I remember us, we were checking this out with engineers, and they told me it'll last forever. Why? It has no moving parts. But the company likes to say only by how many units are out there. Here's our future flagship product. It does everything the SD501 does and more. So Mr. Oshiro always asks me, when do you think this will overtake the, I told him at the end of 2020, the K8s will outproduce. That's why today the company is building a factory, strictly that produces the K8s. See, that's why they don't advertise, by the way. Because if they advertise, imagine if they advertise and showed you all the celebrities and athletes and teams that are using the Kangen water, what kind of massive orders they would have. They wouldn't be able to produce that. They're producing 20,000 units a month now, and they can't keep up with it. How many times, if you're a distributor, how many times have you ordered a K8 and it was back ordered? Yeah, exactly. So they're building a complete manufacturing plant strictly on K8s. But that's your future flagship product. But these two, okay, give you 5 unique waters from one machine. They give you Kangen water machine, which is the best for your health. They give you clean water, okay, for medication and all the things you use clean water for. They give you beauty water, which is 5.5. It's a facial toner. It produces strong Kangen water, which is great for cleaning vegetables, cleaning anything. I mean, if you look at how we've replaced the Fantastic and the 409 with the strong Kangen water, and then the strong acidic water, which is unbelievable, right? I mean, it kills bacteria. As a matter of fact, let me tell you a true story. This morning, because of such a long weekend, I had a bad sore throat. What do you think I did? If you're a distributor, you know, right? I gargle with the strong acidic water, and all of a sudden your sore throat is gone. How does that happen? But anyway, with the press of a button, 5 different waters are available, okay, for health, beauty, and cleaning needs. And I can tell you this, on the trend, that's what happens right there. Okay, I'm just showing you the chart of a trend product. You want to be in the 0.5%. The money is made in the middle, right there. The 98%, that's when everybody owns it already. That happens with all trend products, all of it. So again, this is a trend product. I believe you're looking at the next consumer product that everyone will own. Everyone. No question about it. So the products, they're new, they're highly desirable, and they're a trend product. They're a product everyone is going to have. I'm telling you this right now. Let me tell you guys something. I'm going to talk to all the people who don't own a machine. One day, I guarantee you, you're going to buy an ionizer. Remember I said it. One day you're going to buy one of these and you're going to go, man, some Chinese dude said I was going to buy this. I guarantee it. I'm not Chinese, but that's what you're going to say. Okay. So again, you're looking at the next product, kitchen appliance. It's the next microwave oven. It's the next compactor. It's the next Keurig. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So as far as the product, it is a trend product. Now let's look at the marketplace. I want to show you the bottled water industry. Did you guys know that bottled water outsells beer? It outsells coffee. It outsells juice. It outsells soda. It outsells milk. It's the number one selling beverage in the United States since 2017 till now, and it's growing bigger. Number one, that's the industry we're in. See, some people don't. This is a bazillion-dollar industry you're in, but most people. And take a look at the here. You do you want to know something? Let me give you some uh, information. Okay, in a market, whenever you go to your market, the place they make the most money in, they always give it the most real estate. Aside from the things that are perishable like fruits and the bakery, you can see where they make the most money in. It's what they give the most real estate to. Liquor, right? Have you seen the liquor like real estate? Take a look at the bottled water aisle. They used to be like only a little bit. Now it's an aisle. Sometimes it's two aisles. And if you're in Target, it's two aisles plus the back aisle. Crazy industry. It's the number one industry beverage. Okay. And now what's happening is alkaline is coming into play. Okay. I mean, it's the big booming thing, right? Alkaline. You're seeing it in stores right now. Look at the alkaline, how much in percentage it's gone up. These are actual numbers. Okay. It's gone to $270 million of the bottled water gazillion-dollar industry, and it's moving up. Alkaline is going to be big. And at the price of alkaline, there's no way you're going to buy that on a regular basis. You're not. They're $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 for a six pack. And at that price, not only are you not going to buy it, you will not buy it for your pets. And my goodness, it is the best thing for pets. So again, I'm just letting you know the business that you're in. It is an unlimited and endless marketplace. Anybody who drinks water, okay? Pets, young, old, doesn't matter. Male, female, doesn't matter. Commercial applications. Your product serves the world. So that's why when people start a business, don't, some people start a business like a bakery. Did you know your marketplace is only the people that go around that block or that corner? I don't care if you have a franchise of whatever. Your only market, if you own a Jack in the Box or a McDonald's, which are good places, but your marketplace, your only consumer is that place right there locally. To make money in New York, to make money in London, to make money in Asia, you'll have to invest more. Here, your marketplace is the world without investing another nickel for another franchise. That's what people don't see. Okay. So the marketplace is not only worldwide, it's endless and unlimited. The compensation program, the best in the industry. It's not, we have three main avenues of income: commissions, which you have to do personal sales by sharing product. Then you get overrides through group production by sharing opportunity. And then we have bonuses. That's our three main avenues of income. You get the bonuses through rank advancement, right? Commissions lead to overrides. Overrides lead to bonuses. And the commissions, overrides, and bonuses will lead you to financial freedom. It's not a pyramid program. Take a look at the Enagic business model. It's like a franchisee opening up 7-Elevens instead of somebody telling you, hey, if you get five friends and they get five and everybody gets five, you drive a Ferrari. Isn't that what they tell you at one of one of those, pyramid programs. That's what they tell here. This is for business people like me. However, for top network marketers and direct sales, they'll make a killing in this program. Okay. It's a patented program. Nobody else has that type of compensation plan. There are no gimmicks, no sign up fee, no monthly thing, no qualifications to keep your rank. None of that. No gimmicks. And it pays daily. There's no left side, right side. There's no auto ship to buy a product that you put in your garage. There's no inventory whatsoever. It's a real business for real business people. Here's how it works. The SD 501 runs 3009. They give 8, okay, points out of 3009. Each point is 285. So they give 8 285s out of the 3009. Okay? I got guys I'm recruiting that's on this. Crazy, huh? See this? That's the K8. A lot of people say that's because it costs so much. Because there's 8 340s going out of that 4980. They don't understand marketing. Let me show you, let me give you an education on marketing. Whenever manufacturer makes a product like this iPhone right here that I have in my hand, did you know that this thing costs less than 50 bucks to make? I have the exact number, but did you know that? This thing right here. When you bought yours, they doubled their money, right? They charge you 100 bucks for this thing. Oh, they tripled their money. They charge you 150. Don't tell me they multiplied their money by 4 times. No. As a matter of fact, they'll multiply it by 10 to 15 times because a manufacturer has to pay manufacturers reps. They have to pay wholesalers. They have to pay jobbers. And then when it gets to the other side, they have retailers. And these retailers have marketing costs. They have corporate profits, percentages, salaries, commissions, overheads. They have advertising, endorsement. You got to pay Tiger Woods. You got to pay Michael Jordan. Did you know the Super Bowl commercials ran like $5 million for like 30-second spots? They have employees, they have storefront operations. Normally, when a manufacturer makes a product, before it gets to the consumer, there's 70% of the cost going in the middle. In Enagic, you have Enagic, independent distributor, consumer. That's it. We are the marketing. We are the advertisers. We are the retailers. We do everything. And that is why 70% of the money goes to us. They have a 70% plus payout when all the bonuses are paid out. Okay, all the bonuses would have to be paid out. But anyway, that you can see why the independent distributors are making so much money. Imagine if imagine if the salesman of General Motors got got all the commissions between the consumer and the manufacturing cost, how much money that guy would make. Imagine when you sell a house, if you're dealing directly with the manufacturer. See, what a difference. That's what you have in Enagic. The compensation plan, we all get paid as we move up, right? And then when you're a 6A, you keep getting paid. Here's the K8 right there. Well, if you're a 1A, you get paid 340 every time you sell one machine just by giving away water. And some people buy cash, some people buy credit cards, some people finance it, and the rest of the people that don't have any credit, okay, Enagic will finance them. Did you know that the company has never had a credit turn down that I know of? Is that crazy or what? Once you get accumulated to so many sales, you start moving up. And this is group sales. Even if you sold only 5, you can move all the way up to 6A through group sales. Imagine now when you sell a unit, you make $2,000. $2,000. Did you know that if you were making $20 an hour, you would have to work 100 hours to make what our agents make on one sale? But that's not the important. you can make 2,000 override on somebody that sells below you. That's how strong this business is. Imagine if you can build an organization and you're now a 6A, okay? Let's say you're now a 6A, okay? Now, every time you open up a lane, you make $2,000. And every time somebody sells one in that 7-Eleven, in all those arrows, every time somebody sells one, you can make from $2,000 down to 340. As long as the points are available, you get paid. And then once you become a 6A, you now get 6A incentive awards. You get an education allowance. You get 200 bucks on everybody below you, to the next 6A. You get a title incentive of $3,000. Okay, this is what our people get. You get group sales award. You get rising step up award, and then when you move up to 6A2, you get a one-time check of $6,000, and now you're eligible to participate in your group incentive program. And now the picture changes for you, because now you're getting paid an extra money for people below you. And then when you became a 6A2, you're not only available, award 12 grand, you're now part of the quarterly bonus. Crazy, huh? Look at that. Quarterly. You can now get paid for every organization. Let me give you an example, okay? I don't make $340 off of every sale in one lane of mine, because sometimes it's very deep. I've got an organization that sold over 2,500 sales last month. One team, one team. You can take any of the numbers on what I make per sale, and it'll show you what kind of money is available at Enagic. I mean, it's crazy dough. Once you become a 682 or 22, you now get either 1,000 or 2,000 every quarter, plus your group bonus. Once you become a 682-3, you get $25,000 one-time check. And on top of everything you're making, the company now gives you $60,000 a year, $5,000 every month, included with all of your checks. I know this happened because it happened to me. And I know it happened because my daughter gets it. Is that crazy or what? Once you become 6824, you get $50,000. And now you make $10,000 a month on top of everything you're making. They give you an extra 120,000. I've never seen a company that does this. Okay. Does everybody make money? No, 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 no. There's people who fail. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you that. There's people who fail this business and then go to work for Home Depot. God bless them. But you can make it if you try. You can make it if you keep going forward. Anybody can do. You should see some of the top people in this company. Do you know we have people that make six-figure income that don't speak English? Is that crazy or unbelievable? Why? Because they know how to give away water. Okay, who are the? I'm not. There's so many people that are above me. Okay, I don't make this kind of money right there. I mean, that's Eli. That's Dang Win. I have somebody below me that makes that. Is that crazy or what? Anyway, this one, Cynthia Briganti. Can you imagine? She got 200 grand. Plus, on top of the bazillion dollars she makes, they gave her an extra 240,000 a year, 20,000 a month. Wow. Can you imagine what you could do with this business? What if this is the business that does it for you, that gives you that athlete money, and you don't go for it full blast? You're never going to get a chance something like this. Now, all the bonuses are great, but see this right here? That's where the money is. That right there, the daily checks. Okay, here, let me show you something. Here, see this? Here, see this? Let me see. Here, I don't know if you can see that. That's what I got yesterday and today. The daily checks are where it's at. I'm telling you, imagine making that kind of money every day. So what I want to tell you is the marketing plan is awesome, and the skills you need to to be able to get the money, the product, you have to learn how to share, promote, sell, advertise, because this creates commissions, okay? And it requires personal effort. But now comes the leveraged income. If you can share the opportunity, advertise the opportunity, recruit, train, and duplicate yourself, this creates override income. It requires knowledge on how to build an organization, and we train you that. And the last part is the events. That requires leadership. That you create events. This solidifies your group. So that's what we do right there. So as far as the compensation program, it's not only innovative, it's patented, and it is extremely rewarding. The timing, the last piece. That's a development chart for a successful direct sales company right there. Every successful one, most of them will fall in the formula. 95% will fall in the formulation or acceleration. And a lot of them think they're in momentum. They're never in momentum. Okay, but all companies go through that. Amway went through it. Herbalife went through it. New Skin went through it. Every big company out there goes through that. When you hit 3% market penetration, that's when the momentum climbs, and that's where the money is. Okay, if you're in down there in the below formulation to acceleration, here's a chart of a product cycle. Every product in the market goes through this, by the way. There's the introduction phase where it's criticized, negative opinions, that thing will never work, blah blah blah. And then there's the acceptance because it's proven, okay, right there. And then majority ownership. Every single product goes through that. The risk is in the introduction, but that's where the money is. Every single product goes through that. Let me show you some numbers. Global sales as of 2019 in Enagic at our last advisory meeting, 1.4 million at Enagic total so far. North America sales is 400,000. The world population is 7.5 billion, right? North America is 565. But let's not go with the world population because not everybody there will get a unit. Let's go with what we call US households. US households is defined by a place you can put an internet, you can put a toaster, you can put a microwave, etc. Look how many US households own a computer, 78%. Smartphones, 75%. Internet, 77%. Look at the kitchen area. Refrigerators, 99%. Microwave, 90%. Even the entertainment, 99%. That's how many people, how many households own a microwave oven, 90%. Remember, 128 million households. We have sold 400,000 sales in North America. That's Canada, United States, and Mexico. Let's pretend that the 400,000 sales is in North America, in United States, which has 128 million households. That means Enagic has captured 1/3 of 1% on a product everybody's going to own. That's where you're at. It's unbelievable. The timing is, I've never seen anything like it. Okay. You are in that area where it's like where nobody ever, you're never in that area. Not with a company that's this solid. All right. So everything is there. And on top of it, there's a paradigm shift going on in the industry. A paradigm shift is consumer changes. It's a change in consumer trends, consumer habits, consumer products, consumer ways. It's a change from current to new. Let me show you some paradigm shifts. Look what happened to Thomas Brothers map when GPS came out. You have to be my age to remember that, by the way. Look what happened to pagers and phone booths when cell phones came out. Look what happened. Did you know that the taxi cab industry as of 2019 Their revenues are down 73% because of Uber and Lyft. Look what happened to the retail industry, like Toys R Us and you know, all these shops, Bed Bath and Beyond, because of the online shopping. Look what happened to Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster? Look what Netflix did to them. Look what's happening with the movie theater industry because of streaming video, or the photo industry because of camera phones. They're all gone. Look what the hotel motel industry revenues went down because of Airbnb. Look what's going on in the coffee industry because of Keurig, Nespresso. I can name you more. Look what happened to the postal industry when FedEx and all of these, you know, one day serve package places came out. What I'm trying to tell you is there is no question that that consumers will go from bottled water to ionizers. No question about it. No question. It's the it's the next kitchen appliance. So you've seen what's happened in the past. You know what's about to happen in the future. Knowing this, what are you going to do in the present? Because that's what you have to check out. So timing, absolutely perfect. See, timing is the most important part, because even if it's the right thing to do, if you do it at the wrong time, it's still going to be the wrong thing to do, right? So again, timing, absolutely critical. So advantages of an independent distributor, the risks are incredibly minimal. Why? Product ownership, nothing else, right? And the product, you're never going to let it go once you buy it. So most businesses cost one, two, three, $400,000 to start. Here it's product owner. That's why when I first got started, I asked my friend Romy Verdera, who made six figures. I said, "How much did it cost to start?" He said, $4,000. Anybody who's looking at this, out of all you 1,269 people that's looking at this right now, okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever started a business? Have you ever started a real the sign costs 4 grand, right? So unbelievable, the advantage, minimal risk, no setup time, none. You can start making money immediately because everything is put together for you. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Your return on investment is incredible, and you can do it immediately. Did you know that it takes a regular business 2 years to just break even? And then it's available now, training and support. On top of everything else, they show you how to make money. It's an incredible business. That's why we said, I'm the one who put this there 12 years ago. Project is awesome, product is spectacular, potential is massive, and the timing is right now. And then we tell people, this is your next move. You got to try the water, attend an event, get a unit, take immediate action, right? That's the presentation of Drink and Grow Rich. And we're going to be doing that at the Enagic convention, where it's going to be the largest business briefing in history. And on top of it, we're going to be doing this and refining it every other month. The next one is April 4th at the Enagic office. Okay. So I'm going to close this out the way I closed out last month. This year, you now have 11 months left. You have 11 games, you have 11 shots because one is gone. You want to check this out by quarters, and you reset at the end of each month. Don't worry if you didn't do good in January. There's a new game. February is a new game, and March is a new game. Okay, so you have 4 quarters. Okay, you have 11 times to reset. You have 48 weeks to reset, and you have, 300 plus days, 330 days. So, hey, you have a lot of time to make it happen. Okay, go over your warm market list again. Look for more opportunities to let somebody try the water. Look for more opportunities to share the business, okay, and give them the information I just gave you. Learn how to create ads and flyers, but work with your warm market, people you know first, okay, and then be prepared. Always be prepared. And last, this year of 2020, always pay yourself first. Put away 20 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, okay? And just so you guys know, there's people in this business of Enagic who put tens of thousands of dollars away last month. That's how good the business is. Second month of February 2020, okay? January, February, and March, action set the pace for the year. And this year sets the pace for the decade. You need all out massive action. I'm telling you, first 90 days. Get connected, tapped in, and keep adding frontline distributors. It's 2020. Make it your best year, okay? Last two questions. Can you focus on this project and can you make your business a priority this year? Here's your game plan right now. If you're new, you want to get, if you're 1A to 5A, you want to get to 6A. And the way you do that is go sell units and bring that person to a meeting so they can duplicate. If you're a 6A, you want to go to 6A too. And by the way, if you do this year, you'll get to walk the stage in Las Vegas, and you want to do that so everybody recognize you. If you're a 682, you want to go 2-2, you get your 12 grand, right? Or your 25 grand to a 682-3, etc. The main thing right now is go wide for daily checks and depth for security. Width for profit, depth for security. Okay? Action 2, get some reminders, pictures, cars, things, your goals. Action 3, attend events. Go attend events. For the people here in Southern California and Orange County, be there this Thursday. I'm going to bring people, okay? So be there this Thursday at Mary Jane's meeting. Be there at the Monday, at the Thursday meetings. Attend events. And 4, communicate. If you're a leader, communicate with your key people. Make sure that they're moving forward. Next, make it a priority. In other words, it becomes before everything. That's how you succeed in this business, and it'll be worth it to you. Okay. And for the first 3 months, all out massive action prospecting. Go find somebody. Who was your last sale and who is your next sale? Take action. Do it immediately. After this, you're going to be pumped up, but make sure that you do something and the leaders out there get your people to make money. I was asked this question, why do you do this? And I said, because I want some of my top guys to feel the kind of money that some of the top leaders are earning in this business. And always remember, success is never this way. Okay? It's all over the place. We didn't show it there. Okay? Because most people will quit due to slow progress. They never grasp the fact that our top guy in the business only sold his first sale his first 90 days and it canceled. Remember, entrepreneur is living a few years of your life like most people won't. So you can live the rest of your life like most people can't, like some of the top leaders in Enagic. All out massive action. Follow the game plan. Reset, reload, be ready, and then make it happen. Okay? Commit to your business because 2020 will be a great year for the people who make it great. You got to force it to be your best year. Anyway, we will see you at the next event. My name is Daniel DiMacale. Thanks for watching. There is a bazillion people on. Wow. I've never seen this many people. Wow. Thank you, Janine. This is Janine Geneselli, one of the top trainers out there, right? There's so many great people out there, but hey, make it happen, everybody. My name is Daniel. I'll see you at the event. Come up and say hello to me. For all you leaders out there that are earning money, get your people to earn money, man. That's the way to make more money. Okay? Have a great year. Happy new decade. We'll see you. Bye bye.